Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to the children of Morta. We have just told that god of corruption to go and screw himself, for we are the Bergsons, and we have no interest in sacrificing our cute little baby right there to him. No sirree. No sirree, but it looks like the kids are playing a game right now.
Never the ones to forget to have a little fun when given the chance.
Oh, is that it? Just playing a happy game together. Ooh, Ben and John are just talking to each other like the brothers that they are. Awesome. Well, it's time for us to head down below and see what we need to do to get the third and final spirit.
Was not defending their home more important than saving yet another spirit?
Probably.
Was there any other way to defeat Wu? Many questions remained without answers.
Ooh.
They knew of no other way than freeing Anai Serala, the third and final spirit, the spirit of dreams, one who could answer more of their questions.
I like how Mary's kind of taken the role of Margaret using the staff.
The
All
industrial district of Terra Lava, a city with no time for daydreams.
Okay.
Where machines continued tinkering away, and Anai Sarava's chamber resided.
I think I'm gonna love it there. The people of Terra Lava have lived for centuries, but now their life support systems are failing. Huh. Who should I send over there? That is the question. I haven't played Mark in a while, and Mark does give us bonus, evasion in the end, so... You know what, Mark? I'll give you a try. I'll give you a try. I should probably be using a character I'm more confident with in the very first area, shouldn't I? Alright then, well... Let's see what's so special about this industrial lad. He doesn't seem too bad in this particular location. Admittedly. What's in the chest? I'm still expecting there to be, like, a form of mimic enemy. There aren't too many enemies yet, honestly. Although we do have
caged by the corruption would be frightening enough. But being surrounded by the magma created additionally intimidating confinement.
Come on, Mark! We've got a guy we need to rescue from this corruption. Right, wave 2. What have we got? Hell of a bunch, a lot of things, that's for sure. Mark, you seem to be not in a very good position in this particular fight. Mostly because I think of the slimes. And the fact they're contact damage. But you have got 4 skill points now, so let's see what we can give you. Guardian's Rage. Concentrate Mark's rage to empower him with and execute a series of powerful punches. Cool, sounds awesome. Assault Blitz. Increase the range of Mark's primary attacks, allowing him to dash further. Very cool. But you know what's cooler? Increased stun duration. Mark gains increased critical chance based on the kill counter. Summon a magical staff. You know what? We'll take the third ability. Sure. What is it? So the staff seems to be... First up, the blobs just don't work with Mark. They just... What the Christ is that big, massive thing? Christ, Mark! Okay, I'm getting a pad for this. Oh, what's going on here? Ooh. New life has spawned. But I'm guessing Ur is not happy at all, is he?
The corruption seemed different.
Mad?
But what had changed was not clear.
He was mad. I don't think he's willing to accept...
Whatever had changed meant the mountain god's answer was coming.
We might be under a limited time frame and I just didn't realize it. So what's going on around the fire? Especially as Apan's involved.
Never before had the Bergsons seen, nor had they heard, such a vast trove of myth and legends. They were so mesmerized by Apon's storytelling that they spent the whole night transfixed as her audience.
Oh, that's awesome. I love these little things. I really do love them so much. Oh. All right, Mark. You know what? You tried, but you failed. We're getting in the good. We're getting in the alpha. Her damage may not be the highest, but the fact it's ranged, she's got, well, the ability to slow and everything. Hey, Pan, let's go! You've lost a third of your health already. Good start. Critical primary attacks have a chance to summon Lucy's Cyclone. Primary attacks slow enemies. Oh, doesn't that just mean I do additional damage immediately? What the Christ are you? Oh, well, here's the arena again. Let's give it a try.
Caged by the corruption be frightening it.
Alright. I do not like the wall things. And I do not like the big blobs. Oh, for God's sake! What is this crap? There's no leveling system to give me health, so how am I meant to be able to withstand all this?
Nothing but mud and silt. Maybe they had to go deeper to reach water.
That doesn't
It occurred
seem
to
good.
Ben that the old digging equipment may be of use.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
How could it always be moving, always consuming?
What did you see, Kevin? What the heck just happened? Alright, so fists have failed, staff has failed, let's try bow and arrow. So far, I'm despising this place. So what do we have here? You're new. You're something brand new that I've never seen before. What is a new life? What? Ben, what's going on? We are surviving, but will we thrive? Are you one of the original dwellers here? Fetch Ben the piece that he needs to fix the automaton. Okay. Goodbye, Mr. Elite. I don't like you. I don't like many things around here, but I especially don't like a lot of the things I've been seeing. Such as all this corruption. Alright. The biggest annoying things I have now discovered are these things that create the walls. Just because they create the patches on the ground which are complete, utter bull crap. What are you? Explosive crescendo, sure. You know what give Linda a serious advantage? Having her attacks pierce. I wonder if that's something she gets later on. The ability for her attacks to pierce through enemies. Like, obviously, probably like one at a time, but still.
Being caged by the corruption.
Alright, we're gonna try this again.
Being surrounded by the magma created additionally intimidating confinement.
Oh, wow, I love this rage. Okay, that rage is amazing. I love it. Ha 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 ha! Much better work. I don't even know what... Linda, what is your second ability, by the way? Oh yeah, it stuns nearby enemy. Alright. Ow! Thank you, you fucking piece of walled crap. There needs to be like a sound indicator that my stamina has run out because I keep running out of it without knowing I've run out of it, so I keep thinking I'm moving, but I'm not moving, thus I die! It is stupid! Give me some indications! Linda's the best one we've had so far, so we have to keep using it. What do I find down here? Hello, Kevin, what's up? Kevin, brother, you know my AoE isn't the best, right? I am using a bow and arrow. I don't even know what just happened. We cleansed something or other, and activating obelisks will heal me. Oh, goody! Can I get a more useful thing that'll help me in that goddamn arena? Pong! Sure, let's play Pong. This I don't have to feel bad about, because this I can succeed relatively easily. See? 0 lives lost, first try, yada yada yada, reduce the cooldown of all abilities. I'll take that! Where the bloody hell is that pecking arena? Increased maximum health, yes please. I love how the corruption formed around a corpse, which I just killed. I mean, I understand the corruption is pretty bad at this point, but it's... that might be a little much, and I also love the fact you're trapping yourselves in places you can't get out of. Hello? Create a totem that greatly buffs you. Oh, I like the sound of that. I do have to wonder what it defines as greatly buffing. Also, that hardly lasts any time at all. Yeah, go away, Mr. Wall. I know what my problems are, and you're most of them. I am doing this goddamn arena, and you can't stop me. Are we understood? And finally, I am the winner! Ha 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 ha! Wasn't there a guy behind that before, or is this basically just the prize for that guy, and thus it's not anything special, and thus my entire futility of doing this has been entirely pointless? Death Song, Harmonic Slam places a trap that triggers on enemy contact. Ooh, that's a much better way of doing things. You know, this laser crystal's actually
Steps
not
were
bad.
taken without regret, for it was never possible to change a destiny unknown.
I take this one. Well, nothing happened from me doing it, so... I don't think that one's possible to get. And here I am at the end. What do I have here? Axes! Sure, I'm shooting axes out of my bow. Why not? Well, let's move on and see what we can find. I'm hoping for a lot more good relics. Maybe I should just stick to the basics. You know, Linda. Because Linda is basic, but she is powerful. Because that basicness isn't a bad basic. It's a solid basic. Kind of like how John is. Actually, John's less basic than she is, but...
The magma
What the hell
in the
is this?
distance acted as lights for the city. In the center lay Anai Sarava, the intelligent, trapped by his own creation, the final key to the mountain god.
Alright then. Well, that's a pretty cool looking area. So what do I find in here? Mortars. 3 boulders fall from the sky, damaging enemies on impact. You know what? I'll take that over the totem, because I didn't even recognize the totem doing anything. Okay, new area. What is in here? Hello? What's going on here?
A failing machine kept her on the brink, its corrupted power core leaving her poisoned and unable to pull herself back. He knew a replacement power core was required, but doubted his ability to survive the retrieval.
That's, to me, sounds like we need to go help him get one. I'm also noticing a lot of robots right now, and I think they're all evil and corrupted.
The man was a scientist, not a fighter.
Don't you worry then, a Bergson is
stable
here!
power core was valuable and would be guarded. The Bergson understood the guard dogs needed to be put down.
Ha! You die, you lose! I am the best! We have saved the day!
However, the Bergson did wonder that if the core was life, what were they doing to this machine?
This heart is the best heart ever built. It will work for sure.
The theft would not go unnoticed, and more automatons will certainly
Goes through a
come.
shield that will protect you for a certain amount of time. Okay, no but. Ooh, all the robots are active. Okay, that just cost me an awful lot of health, mate. So this had better have been worth it, okay? Now let me guess, she's already dead by the time we get home, right? Man, you just survived.
The man worked. Waiting, the Bergson continued to contemplate.
That beeping does not sound good.
On whether a life so dependent on machines was even possible.
I mean, it is, but... She is at peace now. I'm not sure if you'd consider that peace. She's certainly dead now. But it certainly wasn't a peaceful death. So what's this? Blood owed. Nearby enemies take damage when you are attacked. Okay. And what's this? Found an item. Light of the Fertility. Helping her was not mercy, it was cruel. And I've leveled up again, and I've got 5 skill points. I should probably use them. Rain of Arrows. While in Guardian's Rage, unleash a volley of arrows to rain down on Linda's enemies. Sounds cool. Lento to Grave. Linda deals increased damage against slowed or stunned enemies. Okay. Melee attackers become slowed upon hitting Linda. Well, let's just pick those two for now, because they synergize together. I love how I don't even get that big a bonus to damage versus stunned enemies. Oh, and that's the exit. Well, wouldn't that have solved
A renowned rune mender of Barahat, the land of free wind.
What's up with you? Oh, you just give me a rune stone. Oh, sweet. Thanks, mate. A melee combatant that fights by your side. Perfect. Healing. Perfect. Ferocious enemies do reduce damage. Okay. Increased dodge chance. Well, I want the Blade Singer just because companions are just good. And honestly, yeah, I kind of want the potion because the potion is just awesome. From there, though, I think we'll just move on. Don't think I need that bonus, which is bonuses versus ferocious enemies. In other words, elites. Because that doesn't help me in the long run. It helps me versus elites, but elites are, well, elites. They're not that common. What do we find up here? Ooh.
Adam writes about the vacation the family took to Terra Lava.
This was a vacation? What kind of person goes to this sort of place for holiday? Ooh, what do I have through here? Divine Relic. A temporary shield that absorbs all damage received. Explodes when expired, dealing damage back. I definitely much prefer the defensive relic, usable relics, compared to the offensive one. So, what's in this large area? Oh, it's a little robot.
A curious automaton rummaged through a pile of scrap. It was fully machine, but more human than its hostile ilk, appearing as an innocent little girl.
Probably was originally.
What was such a fragile child doing alone down here?
Well, I'm sure if we follow it, we'll find out. Little Robo Girl. What are you doing down here in this place full of corruption? It's not a healthy place to be. As much as I hate this place, I do love it too. It looks aesthetically pleasing. Oh, what's going on here?
It was laughing and shaking the small girl, just like any other bully. And a Bergson knows how to deal with bullies.
Yeah, you kill him! Murder, 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 murder. Marvelous murder. Swap every divine relic after it is used with another random one. Fuck no. I have a healing potion. Hello, little girl.
With the common foe defeated, the little automaton's trust was earned.
Little automaton rescued. And what? Oh, what the heck is this place?
Dust and decay hung in the stale air. The man sat motionless.
Is he dead? What's this machinery going on and doing?
The machine called out, but the silence could not reply. Nothing remained for the little automaton in the hollow room. It was all alone.
Aww. Its creator died. Little automaton rescued, no kidding. Call Pashmu the Great to fight by your side for a while. I'm good. I like my defensive ones. Alright, so what's through this door?
One
Oh.
held a gift. Two hid ferocious creatures. It was the lady or the tiger for the Bergsons.
Nothing gets summoned. That kind of shows how unlucky I am. Like, I think that's the 5th time that's appeared on a 1 and 3 chat. You'd think I would get it right eventually. So you just give me a gemstone every time to whatchamacallit, hit with, which is cool. The next 5 hits are ignored versus grants you a shield to protect you for a certain amount of damage. Honestly, the next 5 hits sounds more beneficial. In fact, I can use that now, pick that up, and then I get both. Because if I just go straight to the boss... Hello, Riker. Who's a good boy? Who gives me a potion that I don't need? I've never needed that potion you give me, do you?
Gears continued to crank on in the distance. The city must survive.
Whatever you say. I mean, hi, I'm ranged, so... You might be able to recognize how your entire fight is a little more unfair versus me. You know? Well, apparently you've hit me once, so congratulations to you. But beyond that, you're just a malfunctioning piece of junk. That's literally all you are, a malfunctioning piece of junk. Look at you, you're doing nothing versus me.
Now,
You hit
even
me
more
once,
soulless
which I didn't
than
even
before,
care about.
without life, and as if none had ever existed within the gears, and a new road forward opened with the jewel of life.
I feel bad. They give you ranged characters, but it honestly feels like half the time these fights are not designed for a ranged character, did it? But either way, well done, Linda.
The Bergsons stood at the gates of Anai Sarava, but caution dictated going back and informing the others.
Yeah, like of the little robot girl we found.
Were they cursed? The more they moved ahead, the more the corruption came forth.
That does look pretty bad now.
Blocked from light, everything withers. The Bergsons wondered what dangers could lie ahead still.
Plenty. Especially when you look outside. Hell. Aww.
She did not speak, just sat there in silent sorrow. And try as they might, the family could not console the little automaton.
Aww. Jesus, hell, look at outside now. All darkness, all purple and evil. I'm glad they've moved Riker inside. You wouldn't want him living in that. Heck, I'm not even sure anyone wants to go outside in there. Oh, and look at Linda being a good big sister, looking after her little babe, looking after the baby. Well, Ben's workshop, what's resilience? Decreases the effects of all movement-hindering attacks on the Bergsons. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Well, I've all spent our money. Oh, and there's the Fertility of Light up in John's room. So, let's just go get this final spirit.
The darkness threatened to overwhelm them.
I'm sure
They
it does.
needed to unshackle the last spirit as soon as possible.
Damn straight.
free of his earthly shackles,
Yeah.
Ane Sarava still remained a prisoner of his own creation.
What did he
Area
create?
30, his workshop, and Jin's birthplace.
What's Jin? Is Jin the thing that's trapped him? Greatest invention and regret is enclosed within all these walls. Area 30. Well, Linda's fatigued, so let's go, little fire starter. I just realized I didn't even use Linda's rage against that boss. That's how bad it was. An egg already? Really? Alright, Lucy, you're very, very hurt right now. But there's bonus experience to be had right here. Oh wow, the max level of these skills is 3? Huh. I didn't even realize that. I think I've gotten too used to 4 of them? Where the hell did you come from? How'd I die? It didn't touch me yet. How did I die? That's stupid. I hate the blobs. You can touch a blob and it hurts you. That's stupid. It should at least need to bounce. The bloody joke.
All that effort for naught. There was no water. They desperately needed an alternative. No one seemed able to make a decision, and Mary was almost at her wit's end.
Your child is newborn and
Help,
it's walking.
though, sometimes hides in places that you do not expect.
Did no one pay attention to that? That baby is like a couple of weeks old. And it started walking. Oh, what the hell is that? John, what kind of visions are you seeing right now?
Come back to sleep, she whispered. Come back to me.
Well, a lot of things are happening right now. John, let's go with you. Last attempt is the day, and we're gonna play as the patriarch of the family. Good old John. So, John. Goodbye, annoying bastard of death. Right. Hey, look. An arena. Sure.
Being caged by the corruption be frightening enough, but being surrounded by the magma created additionally intimidating confinement.
John is an endurance fighter. He takes his time doing what is needed to kill. Even if that time is quite literally running around in circles waiting for his big massive AoE attack to come off cooldown. But in all seriousness, screw these damn slimes. They are actually the worst. For one, they jump through my attacks, ignoring them. And second, they just... The idea of contact damage is something that should be beyond this a game like this. I would have thought.
The gruff
Goodbye.
man cracked his fingers and nodded in appreciation.
Oh, so you
Come
were
find
special.
me if you ever feel lucky, he grumbled.
So
I
you
might
were
have
a special
something in
guy.
a bag for you.
Black Mark, from now on, he will appear in dungeons, available if you wanted a gamble. Divine Relic, shoot stuff in random direction. So he was a special guy, and that I just didn't have him appear last time. I see. You know, it's just occurred to me, but can I block a nuke? I mean, I block all damage, right? You know, this is stupid, but... Yeah, that was exceedingly stupid. What's giving me the shield? Yes, dodge through my attack. Totally fair way to deal damage to me, isn't it? The slimes don't even get knocked back like everything else either. Oh, so when I'm near death, I get Apan to put a shield on me. Oh, that's what's happening. Oh, well, isn't that awesome? Some enemies are predictable enough that John can't lose versus them. Because he can just predict their attacks and then just block them. One-on-one, John is a very powerful individual. Groups are a little harder because of obvious reasons. Normally because there's a bunch of these bloody bullcrap orbs. Alright, so what lies beyond the next wall? Oh, that's the end. Well, this was a pretty minor development.
Relic of yesterday's ambitions.
Heals you when you deal enough damage to enemies. You know what? Deal, good pal. How big was this second area? 3. 3's doable. Ooh, what are you? Small chance to recover health when attacking. Mwah, love it. More healing for me.
A momentary
Alright.
reprieve and a prize to pick up.
What's this? Toxic Aroma. Inflicts poisons on enemy who hit you, damaging them over time and reducing their attack power. Does that include when I block the attack? Alright, what do we have here? Ooh. Hello. Didn't I see you before?
The machine chugged, but water never surfaced, stuck behind 2 inoperative pumps out of reach. The man warned that both pumps needed to be activated soon after each other.
Okay. I wish you luck. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna kill everything first. And hopefully not lose all my health to a bunch of pecking slimes. Seriously, the slimes are the most bullcrap thing. Especially the medium ones. The big ones are fine because they don't really ignore your attacks. The small ones are tolerable, but the middle ones just say, oh, we're just gonna jump over your bloody sword.
The first machine began to move.
We gotta go, go, go! Ignore all the enemies! Go, go, go! Just ignore all the enemies! Go, go, go! Stop making a bloody wall!
Time had run out, and the Bergsons needed to start anew.
Really? I don't think I was that bad at it. But you know what? It just gives me a chance to just properly kill everything then. Okay, so let's start again.
The faint sound of trickling water beyond the rocks. Time had run out, and the Bergsons needed to start anew.
I'm not even sure if I'm capable of doing this as John. He doesn't do enough damage with his attacks.
The
Okay.
first machine began to move.
I'm sorry, but I am definitely not got enough time there. Whenever I click that green
and the
thing.
Bergsons needed to start anew.
Okay, go!
The first machine began to move.
I got it! I got it! Woohoo! Yes!
The chamber was quiet. All breath was held. But air soon expelled in exultant shouts as clean water once again returned to those most in need.
Awesome. Water purifier repaired. Clean water now flows to the citizens of Terra Lava. And I got RD for it. Nice. Hello, enemies. I'm here for vengeance, if you don't mind. After all, there is still a bunch of you back here, and all of you are just, you know, more XP. We have done today as an adventurer should, and saved the local populace from their ever-dark water supply. Okay. Aqua Cruiser. Well, I found something. What lies through this gate here?
Everything can be improved, be made greater. Tired of disease and the frailty of mortals, Ane Sarava instructed his people on how to extend their lives indefinitely.
Through the use of machines. I can give credit to the man. Especially for that line of thinking.
A cranky old man who enjoyed the game.
Oh, hello, cranky old man. You're new. What's going on then? Gamble for an item, okay. Seems like he doesn't want to try his luck. Okay, can I do it? Can I try again? So you're less reliable than the merchant. Ooh, and another trip of Adam. With another sort of colossal
Adam
titan.
finally finds someone to ask about the black substance.
Man, one day I'm gonna have to do a reading session of all those things, aren't I? These levels are honestly huge. It takes me a while to do them. Then again, I'm a person that explores every single nook and cranny, too, so that's probably why it takes me a while to do them. I mean, I could just rush the exit, but... you know, what's the fun in that? Well, I've explored everything in this place now. Guess the question is, do I want to go to the Gambler? And the answer is... not really. You know what? I'll give him one last try. Ooh. Decreases rage drain. Ooh. That'll be good with John, because it makes him invincible! Right. The last area before we rescue the final spirit. Ooh, what's this? A tree. Found an item, a bonsai from the old realms. I just found a random ass tree, okay. Ooh, a free item! What is this? Every 25 combo kills gives you a gemstone. Well, I'm sure I can eventually do that. Maybe. Hopefully there's a merchant to spend them on. Ooh, what do we have here? More lore, more story. Tell me! What did the spirit do?
Ane Sarava, the obsessed and overactive inventor of Terra Lava.
Yeah?
Never able to sit still, he was always creating, always doing something. He had to keep his mind working.
Yeah, that describes an inventor pretty damn well. Ooh, what do I get here? Increased primary attack damage. Sweet. Ooh, another area. Potion, thank you. Potion, not needed. And then some lore. Also another egg of corruption. How many eggs do you need? Increased max HP at the cost of... at the cost of damage. And I did just get an item which increases my damage. So... let's see how hard I hit. I don't really notice a difference in health. Damage? I definitely notice a difference in health, though. John is a character designed around the concept of outlast them. Oh, and look, more Pong. Because I can't go with a dungeon without having a game of Pong. What is this, the 1950s? Congratulations, I lost a health then. You got me. Constant health regeneration. That's not even a question. And here we are, right at the end. So, I've got the Gambler. Well, why not, Mr. Gambler? You can give me more after all. Ooh. I would actually like my runes. Thank you. Oh, you gave me another gem. Well, you gave me a potion I don't need, and you gave me... well, another gem. And there we go. Definitely not reliable at giving me items. But good at giving me morph. Let's see what this so-called Guardian can do against me, John, the Patriarch of the Bergsons.
Ane Sarava, the architect of Terra Lava.
Yep.
And the creator of Jinn, a machine meant to serve the land.
But?
Not oppress it.
I know what it is I must do to win this day. It's actually surprisingly simple. I need to find one of the blocks and get it to punch them. Screw you, I'm John. My damage may be poor, but yours is worse, quite frankly, from what I see. Ironically, this is one that's actually easier as a melee character, because avoiding the big things is easier as a melee character. So... I've also got super durability, so... Okay, so-called super brain. Let's see if you've got what it takes. Goodbye, super brain! I am the Bergsons, and you are, quite frankly, pathetic. Like, that wasn't even really funny. None of these bosses. The only one that's ever killed me was the bandit.
As energy returned.
Wow! I just realized, big mega evil things. Dead easy. Bandit King
was free again. As the spirit gazed upon the family, he felt something different, something unusual.
Ooh, and what's that?
Perhaps this could indeed be the final cycle.
So what does this spirit reveal to us? What does it show us? The final spirit.
The spirit's words took life,
As they all do.
forming images to reveal what was hidden from the Bergsons.
A spaceship?
Excitement filled the empty space. The promise made was now a promise fulfilled. The rock appeared on the horizon, and the boundless wonder ended.
So, the mountain is
Journey
natural.
had met destination. And the vagabond son of the heavens became the mountain god. His heart skipped, his mind echoed with music. His breath caught when the daughter of Rhea stole his heart
Okay.
and carved it with her name, Rhea Dana. Two became a
Okay.
pair, mates joined in happiness.
But...
Who willed to elevate Rhea's creatures.
But... There's a clear but going to happen here. Prosperity, ingenuity, we all love it. It's kind of what I live with.
From her wisdom, 3 spirits were created to guard the eons.
Makes sense, makes sense. So all the spirits are just creations.
And they
but-
lived 1,000 years in bliss.
So what happened to the daughter of Rhea?
Until Rhea Dana bore him a daughter.
What did that mean?
The mountain god could not stand her, as he envied the child.
Why?
Furious, he raged at Rhea Dana.
What?
And she left him. He wore the grudge as if it were a crown, one made of corruption, cursing the name of Rhea Dana's daughter. He descended into resentment. Thus was the truth revealed to the Bergsons.
That he was a terrible father?
The origin of the corruption.
So the guy was a terrible father? That's where it all came from? Really? What? So, what have we discovered from that?
Pity or anger. The Bergsons stood shocked, not knowing how to react to the story. The important thing, however, was to break the cycle of evil.
Yep, and that we gotta figure out
But they
how.
still did not know what awaited the children of Morta in the temple of the mountain god.
No, I guess that's where we're going next. Or rather, what I should say, where we're going next episode. For you see, everyone, I'm all out of time for today's episode, way over time. So what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today? I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.